interface. In a minute, you're going to see how easy it is to navigate. So the first publishers on Livestand will be all the Yahoo content that I've talked about. And in a few months, we'll also have other publishers. We're going to demo for you a magazine here, actually Surfer Magazine. We're going to have Irv check it out. It turns out he actually loves surfing. So what you'll see is that the main stories are on the top. So this is stories from the magazine. What's interesting, though, is even the stories Irv is seeing from Surfer Magazine are unique to him. If he's a big wave surfer, he's going to read about those kind of articles in Surfer Magazine. And someone else, perhaps John, who's just a boogie board guy, is going to read different articles. Because we know what both of these guys have been looking at and know what kind of context to serve up to them. Livestand's also locally aware. You'll see on the bottom that we have surfing conditions today in Spain. So again, content in context. Irv, let's check out surfboards. I know you probably want a new one, so here we are. Looking at surfboards. Let's go a bit deeper, and why don't you pick one and see if we can get some specs. So there we are, moving into the whole world of shopping and specifications. And so let's close out Surfer Magazine, go back to your Livestand library. It's either things that Irv has actually requested before or things that Livestand suggests, or obviously we can go out and look for new things. For years, what the publishers have asked us is how can they really connect with a massive audience? We have a massive audience of 630 million users. All the publishers want to get at that audience. But how do they do it in a seamless, sort of low-tech way? Because after all, they're publishers. They're not software developers. So we're helping the publishers not waste their time by being able to, again, publish once and run on any device. So, and Livestand will automatically personalize this content. That's what sets us apart. We use a unique blend of what we call science, art, and scale. So it's a science to create a personal experience through machine learning and human editorial. It's the art to paint beautiful content that people are interested in, no matter what kind of content. And of course, the scale to reach an audience in very meaningful numbers. So let me talk about the science for a minute. I want to give a little concept here on the science. We've got a staggering array of technology behind Yahoo. You see stories and your stock quotes and so forth. What you don't understand is what's behind it. We have one of the largest private clouds in the world. Our content cloud is 200 petabytes in size. Every day it grows by 50 terabytes, processes 100 billion events, serves up 4.7 billion pages, and 10 billion ads every day. That's what people want to get their hands on. To give you some context, the U.S. Library of Congress is about 200 terabytes, so we collect that amount of data every 4 days. And trust me, it's not getting smaller. The amount of data, content coming through is just increasing by the moment, which is what we all hope for. We also have a huge breadth and depth of content sources. We do our own original content. We have about 450 licensed content sources from around the world. We have 400,000 writers in our associated Yahoo content family, and of course thousands and thousands of advertisers. All this is content that can be consumed by these 630 million users. So with Livestand, we've really fine-tuned this concept to deliver this personal experience. So let's continue this demo. Let's go to Yahoo Today, and that's a combination of, oh, you went to Surfer there. There you go. Let's see. There we go. It's real. So we went to Yahoo Today. This is a combination of news, sports, entertainment, that sort of thing, optimized again for Irv. So what you'll see, it's a secret sauce, again, of our own editorial that's always watching. For instance, when Cairo broke, the stories in Cairo, the machine wouldn't pick that up fast enough, but human editors would know to push that into Livestand. So that's the combination. So these are articles we're seeing. Irv, looks like you're a sports guy, skier, cars, gee, that's a shock. Movies, oh, healthy. So again, you'll see articles on the top, and the modules on the bottom are key to your location. Obviously, things like weather, local deals, local news, that sort of thing. So you're constantly aware of what's going on. But at Yahoo, we of course consider that advertising is also great content. It's a great experience when we can show users a relevant ad. So content in context. So let's look for some ads here. Shirley, are you stuck? There we are at Nike. In fact, it looks like there's a video on there. Can we run it?
Well, today is the day to act like today is your day, and you will be surprised that it is. Yeah, today.
Let's check out that sport watch, Irv. You're in the Nike magazine. Checking out the watch. Let's look here. Nice ad. Comment has come in. So here we are connected to social networks. So Irv has received a comment from a friend in Facebook, Twitter, it doesn't matter. So right inside the process of checking out content on running and advertising, Irv is working a social network. Because as John said, we know a lot of information and a lot of what you're interested in comes through the social network. We also, can we go see that HPN? Is that possible? I want to show you what can happen when you also do an ad on a very interactive device. So let's go back to Surfer and surf around a little bit so we can find an ad. Of course, typically there'd be a lot of ads. You wouldn't have to wait that long. Joke. Let's see here. Beautiful magazine-like experience. Very, very fun. There's an HP ad. So hit on the ad, and let's see what happens here. Aha. Very interactive. In fact, if Irv would pick that up, you can actually fly the ad with your iPad. A lot of fun, very entertaining, and of course relevant. Because we know Irv's on an iPad, we know it's for an e-print printer from HP. So again, very relevant, very contextual, a lot of fun. Now let's explore the restaurant scene. If we look at Barcelona, we know you're in Barcelona, so back to just plain old Yahoo, and there we are, restaurants in Barcelona. Don't look as healthy as all that little health food was, but there we go. Going along, and guess what? We've got a comment from one of your friends back. They must have something to say about the sports watch, and there we are. So we're back and forth, running videos, looking at content, very personalized, connected with your social experience, sort of your content manager. With over 200 million websites, you gotta have somebody doing this aggregation and personalization, curation, and that's what we do. The great idea about Livestand is multiple devices. So what I'd like to do now, it doesn't matter whether you get an optimized experience on an iPad, you get an optimized experience on a smartphone, you get an optimized experience on TV. So let me run a short video, and I just want to show you what's possible. And again, you're going to see the same content, different devices.
Well, today is the day to act like today.